Hello everyone, and today I'm recording at 9 p.m. in the night, so I have to be quiet because my dad is sleeping. But today we have a guest, Smokes. I've known him for 2 years. We met on Fortnite, so we met on Fortnite, and he has some boxing skill. I'm not seeing this sparring footage. You never know. If you want me to, I can analyze your sparring footage, but he's got some, he's done some boxing before. He's done some boxing stuff before, so he has some skill. So today we're gonna talk about, obviously, if you've seen from the thumbnail, we're gonna talk about KSI v Faze Temper. So let's get on with it. So basically, we're first gonna do KSI. I'll go first, yeah, and then you can give me your point of view. So basically, what I think, yeah, is KSI, right? Like fucking, like. I'm gonna talk about his whole career first. So first he fought Joe Weller, which I think he destroyed Joe Weller, like literally obliterated him, bro. Then he fought Logan. He drawed with Logan Paul, and then he fought Logan again, which is very impressive because Logan was tall. He was much more heavier. He's much more taller, and KSI just like fucking annihilated him. He did throw a lot of overhands, but yeah. Now, latestly, he fought 2 fights one night. Okay, he looked pretty good, pretty sharp, very good at attacking, definitely fucking like attacking everyone. He's good at attacking. But the only problem is that Swarms was shit. He had 2 weeks notice, and Pineda was a fucking shit boxer. Everyone was saying he's good, he's mad. He was a shit boxer, bro. He was a fucking shit boxer, bro. I thought he was shit. He has like what, a 2-6 record, 2 wins, 6 losses. That's very bad for a professional record. And then now he's gonna fight Faze Temper, which is gonna be very interesting, because Faze Temper is gonna try. KSI is gonna try to walk forward. Faze Temper is gonna try and counter KSI while he's pushing forward, and it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, you go on then. Give me your point of view. What did you think?
I was just gonna say, like, I mean, KSI is a pretty decent boxer. As we've seen, he said in one of his videos that loads of other people want him to get to Jake Paul first. It's like once he's fought Jake, he's never ever gonna box again. So it's like we're going to appreciate moments of him taking his time with other boxers before going to Jake. I mean, he's a very hard opponent, and with Faze Temper covering up Dylan Dennis, I think that's a quick recovery, to be honest. I mean, they're both fights. Like if KSI and Dylan Dennis were gonna happen, it would be a good fight anyway. And Faze Temper, it's an interesting fight, to be honest. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen really, and I mean, the original fight was meant to be Tyler Woodley, and everybody knows KSI will smack Tyler Woodley, but Dylan Dennis against KSI against Faze Temper, that's a decent fight. I mean, I see potential fight from both two fighters, to be honest. But I'm looking forward to January 14th for the 2 big stars and the rest of the card that's going on. I mean, we got Swarms appearing on the card for the first time.
No, yeah, he's second time, mate. Second time, mate.
Oh yeah, second time. I know.
Second time, mate.
Second one, but yeah, he's appearing on the card. I mean, pretty decent for Swarms, but yeah, as I said, KSI he's a pretty tough boxer. But when he gets to Jake, he kind of has to pipe down the talking and let the boxing do the talking. Because if you don't let the boxing do the talking, then all that talk that you said in the past, you just look like a clown, just now, really. I mean, yeah, it's interesting for January 14th and ahead.
Yeah, bro. I agree with you, man. It's gonna be interesting. What I think, yeah, is that okay? Let's take Faze Temper's career. Okay, first what did he fight? He fought was it Slim he fought first? I think it was Slim.
But he fought Kenny, I think.
Oh yeah, Kenny. Yeah. He fought Kenny first. With Kenny, he was doing the same thing. Kenny was coming forward. He was trying to come. Actually, Faze Temper in this fight. Actually, in that fight, I remember Faze Temper was coming forward and he was attacking. Kenny was blocking off, trying to counter back. But when King Kenny used to counter back, Faze Temper used to find an opening and fucking punch him up. So that's why I think also with his MMA background as well, Faze Temper has a little bit of an advantage because he's already an athlete. He's trained by Faze Sensei, who's like a really good fighter. He trained KSI for Logan Paul and everything, bro. So basically, I think, yeah, that for the first fight, Faze Temper, okay, you obliterate Kenny. I believe that he obliterated Kenny. Second fight came was, I think, Slim. That was appalling. Slim had 2 weeks to train, and he knocked him out. I still had Slim. I didn't have Faze Temper. I had Slim all the way, bro. I had Slim all the way.
I mean, so for impressive for a really like, as well, to be fair, the name is in the the clue, but the clue's in the name really. But like Slim, like he's a pretty slim person. I mean, for him to knock out someone in 2 weeks notice, it's a bit crazy. I mean, I haven't really seen doing that before, but yeah, I see potential.
He doesn't have muscle, but he has consistency.
The thing is, like, once you get caught with that right hook in the face, it's just over.
You're done. You're done. Exactly. You're done, bro. And he punched him. The thing though is he's so precise. I remember the footage. He literally punched him right on the chin. So when you get punched right on the chin, your head goes like that. Yeah, it rotates, and then your brain wiggles. So that's why you get knocked out cold. That's what happened to Temper. He got knocked out cold, and it was an understandable stoppage. Now we get on to after Slim. He obviously lost to Slim. Then he fought Overflow. Now that was pretty expensive. Lead in, like boom, lead in jab, strong jab, and knocked him out cold in the first round. That was very impressive. Now what I think is gonna happen is that since KSI is such a beast, his coaches are gonna plan for him to attack, like fucking walk forward, run him down.
I think KSI, I predict the fight for KSI. I know KSI is gonna lose round 1 because what KSI does in all of his fights, if you notice, yeah, he tests out what people do. He tests out, oh, what am I gonna do if I'm gonna throw a jab? It's normal for KSI to probably, or he might win first round, but from my perspective, I feel like it's normal for KSI to lose one round, the first round, because he's testing out what his opponents are doing if he reacts to a jab or like a right hook or something like that. But yeah, but I feel like KSI, he's got he might have this, but he's got to be careful, Jake.
Yeah. I think KSI, right, what he's gonna do, his stance is like that. He has a stance like that. So I think what's gonna happen is that Faze Temper, KSI, he has to look out as well. KSI, when he has to come forward, he has to be very careful. He can't just fucking open up with a whole body. Faze Temper will come back with a right hand, so he needs to be careful because Faze Temper is a southpaw. He's very good at defense. I've seen his defense, and like,
if KSI pulls a win, streak, that's actually going to be mad, to be honest. I mean, he's got to be careful. I mean, he's got a different opponent.
If Faze Temper beats KSI, I honestly think KSI will quit. He will retire. Because his KSI is finished.
KSI, he said it in his video. With obviously the Alex Wasabi fight, that's a stepping stone to Jake. So he said he's probably going to have a few more fights here, or the Wasabi fight will just be it, and he's moving on to Jake.
Yeah.
But the thing, I feel like what KSI should do, because those two fights, Swarms and Pineda, weren't really actual boxers and showing anything. I feel like once he's finished with Faze Temper, call out Alex Wasabi, or find like a decent level, I don't know, decent level between Alex Wasabi, and move on to Jake. I mean, we've just heard the news. Jake is retired, but
bro,
the MMA and
I think after KSI's fight, bro, after KSI v Faze Temper, if KSI wins, he should call out Slim, and they should get a fight with Slim, bro, because Slim. Yeah,
I think Slim or Tommy Fury. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one.
But that's a big jump, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
UK v UK.
That would be mad though, if he gets a fight with Tommy Fury and he fucking wins that fight. He definitely will fight Jake.
Tommy Fury can fight, but Jake can fight as well. And one unusual fight would be Conor McGregor. I know it seems unusual, but Conor McGregor and KSI have been having beef backwards and forwards on Twitter. So I fight since Conor McGregor, his last boxing fight was Floyd Mayweather, and looking back in that fight, he did actually pretty decent well. I mean, it was a bit show, but
he hit Floyd. Like in all Floyd's fights, if you've seen, he has not gone a single like injury, or he's not even got hit. Conor McGregor was probably
this is coming back to the Orange Indies, because Deji hit him pretty hard, and he done some damage.
Bro, yeah, I saw that he gave him a black eye. He gave him a black eye, literally.
Yeah.
So like that shows the power. So basically, I think that his trainer is training him to push forward, but he has to push forward carefully, because I've seen Faze tempo on his back foot. Like on his back foot, he's very good at playing back. He's very good at that. So I think if KSI becomes very careful with his attack and Faze temper, when KSI maybe fakes him a little bit and Faze temper comes in when going back, hits him like that, he's all open and fucking he could get knocked out. He could get knocked out.
I think as well, to be honest. I mean, it's two brilliant fights at the end of the night. Some entertainment for the people. I mean, yeah.
For this fight, I have probably KSI winning this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I have KSI.
I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win by knockout. He might win by stoppage or TKO, but I don't think he'll win by knockout.
I mean, bear in mind, KSI's first knockout. Well, I wouldn't say Logan Paul, because it wasn't really a knockout that much, but his first proper knockout was Swarms, to be honest.
Yeah, Swarms. Because he fought Swarms first.
Yeah, what Logan did in the second fight, it wasn't really a knockout. It's just he was just shocked with the power of the punch. But Swarms, he was going like full on leaning back. He was going to the floor.
Yeah. So that's his proper fault. Even Pineda, like technical KO, that was also very good.
Pineda was moaning back of the head all the time. Like KSI would hit him right there, and he'll be claiming back of the head.
Yeah, bro, he was just trying to get out early, bro. He was just trying to get out early, but that's
like True Geordie said, all this guy wants a bit of money, and he's off to Mexico again.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
Get out, go out to Mexico. So,
bro, even like Dylan Dennis, the way Dylan Dennis dropped out of the fight, I got very pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I knew something was going on. I knew, like, he can't drop out because he didn't show up to the press conference. But the thing is, I saw him, I think it was Ethan. No, not Ethan. Who was it? It was I can't remember. It wasn't Ethan. It was one of the Simon members. Josh. Yeah, that's the name. Josh said to he gave a message to Dylan Dennis saying, if you're pulling out this fight, you're taking a piss. Like, you can't pull out this fight now because like we're working really hard on the Simon channel because JJ is not here because he's training for this fight against you, and we're working so hard just to keep entertainment for other people while they're waiting for this fight. So for Dylan Dennis not to turn up to the press conference and leave it's a bit disrespectful, to be honest.
Yeah, bro, it is disrespectful because the thing is that's surprising as well. He's a professional MMA fighter. He's 2-0 record. He's already fought fights. He's already weighed in. He knows the process. The way that he's unprofessional for this fight, he literally, even I saw on Aaron Winter's podcast, he said Aaron Winter's podcast, whatever his channel was, right? He interviewed Dylan Dennis. I saw him literally Dylan Dennis saying that I don't need training for this kid. I don't need a weigh-in. I don't need anything. This kid is going to be an easy work in the park. And then as soon as I saw Mams Taylor saying...
And that comes...
I saw Mams Taylor saying... Sorry, my bad, but I saw Mams Taylor saying on a thing on Misfits Boxing saying that he couldn't make weight. He had no training. And he just pulled out of the fight because he couldn't make weight, he couldn't train, he couldn't do anything possible. So he pulled out of the fucking fight. And that's why I'm so pissed off at him. And I don't think he should fight Jake or Logan unless he wants to be dead serious and wants to knock him out cold.
I mean, to be honest, what's looking so far, I know this is only the start of the year, but what's looking so far is I don't think the Jake Paul and KSI fight is going to happen this year, because they arranged it for this year at O2 Wembley or O2 Arena or Wembley Arena, I don't know. For this fight for this year. I don't know if this is going to happen, to be honest, and the way the looks at it. I mean, Jake's moved on to M&A now. He's asking out called out, I forgot the name, it was like Ryan or something like that.
No, he called on Nate Diaz.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look like it's going to be boxing.
Bro, no, what he offered them, though, I remember seeing the video, what he offered them, Jake Paul, was he offered Nate Diaz to box, and I will even go in the MMA ring and fight you as well. So he said, I'll do both. So basically, I think the fight should still happen, but the thing is, though, is that JJ is just a little bit, like, he's taking it slow, I can see. He's going against Faze temper.
I mean, it's good to take your time, but at the end of the day, the people need the stuff that they need to do, and you need to keep this guy shut, because the more he talks about you, and not just about you, your whole like fan base and just like the people around you and all that, like your managers and all that, and your family and all that, the more it gets you vexed, and you're more like, I need to get onto this guy. But the thing is, I don't blame JJ at the end of the day. I mean, he said, like he said, that's his last fight. Like, once he fought Jake, he's done. He's never doing boxing. The only purpose he's doing boxing is to shut Jake up. And his main goal was to defeat the Paul brothers, since Deji couldn't get redemption of fighting like Jake. Because we all know, if he fought Logan, it would just be, it'll be dirty. No offense, Deji. I mean, I love Deji to bits. He's a great boxer, and it's good for him to keep carrying on the many losses he got. But like, he will get destroyed by Logan. But with KSI, he's a lot bigger and he's got potential. And because he just got lucky, 2 or 1 point away from beating Logan Paul in that second fight, he's gonna have to step up his game and be like, alright, this talk needs to be serious and it needs to be a bit lay low. So yeah.
Another thing I also like even remember is that his replacement fight was supposed to be the pro boxer on this card, January 14, Joe Fournier. That was supposed to be his replacement fight.
I've heard a few names about that. I don't really know.
He was a 9-0 fighter. He's a 9-0 fighter. He's fought. Apparently, Wade said that. I know this YouTuber Wade Concept. He said that he's fought like some very nobodies, but he's a 9-0 fighter. He's fought. I've seen his training footage. He's a pretty good fighter. But the thing is that he even said he was ready to sign the contract. I remember even on Twitter, I saw a Twitter tweet. He said he was ready to sign the contract and he could have made weight. But the problem is that JJ was like, oh shit, I'm taking this too far. He's a pro fighter. Do I really want to fight a pro right now, or do I want to build my way up? And that's how Jake did it. He built his way up. And that's what KSI is trying to do. Basically, he denied the fight, and now he's fighting Faze Temper. Which, yeah, he rejected it.
He's got a lot of options, to be honest. I mean, he's got Anthony Taylor, he's got Tommy Fury, and he's got, Tyron Woodley, and he would have, but now not. Dylan Dennis, he's got Salt Pappy, he's got Slim, he's got all these guys, King Kenny, all these guys out there.
Exactly,
he's got Dean the Great as well. Have you seen Dean the Great? He's really good. He's got a lot of chances. The thing is, I think KSI've just realised I need to calm down for who I'm calling out, because not only like it's good to have confidence inside you, but like you can't have too much confidence. Exactly. And yeah, he needs to calm down to who he's like calling out. To be honest, I mean, like that event that he did in September or August, he called out Andrew Tate. I mean, I know the fight would never happen, but if it did happen, I'm not going to be honest. I don't know if it would go well for KSI. To be honest, I mean, I looking at Andrew Tate, he's a pretty big guy, to be honest. In KSI 2019, he was a big guy, and now he's just kind of lost all weight and now he's just a bit skinny. Really, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think he needs to calm down to who he's calling out. Cause
yeah, I've seen some training footage of Andrew. He's very good at fighting. I've seen him. The only problem is that he's old now. He's not too old. He's 30. He can still fight, but he's got like some eye surgery on his eyes. Apparently, he used to kickbox. He got some eye surgery on his eyes. So because of that, he can't fight properly. But I think that would be a good fight if he fought JJ or Jake Paul. And I think Andrew, if he properly trained, he would beat him the fuck up.
Yeah.
He would. Beat him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the fans and all that are just waiting for January 14th and the big results, really.
Exactly,
yeah, I mean,
man.
I think it's gonna be a good show, and just see what brings next after that.
Yeah, bro. Let's see what JJ brings, bro. Thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe. My friend here is gonna make a YouTube channel, so once I get the link, I'll shout him out and everything. Please go subscribe to him. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Let's see who wins. Does JJ come forward, knock Faze Temper out? Does Faze Temper back up, counter, maybe knock him out? I guess we'll find out on fight night.